Every night, the dog growled at the baby, and every morning, the parents woke up confused and worried. Their loyal Lila, who had always been gentle and affectionate, was suddenly acting strangely. Lisa, the baby's mother, first noticed it one late night. She had just settled into bed when she heard a low, tense growl. Her heart pounded as she rushed to Jacob's crib, only to find Lila sitting there, staring intently at the sleeping baby, emitting a quiet but persistent growl. Frightened and unsure of what was wrong, Lisa gently led the dog out of the room. But the next night, it happened again, and then again the night after that. At the same time every night, Lila would sit near the crib and growl softly. The parents were puzzled. Was she sensing danger, or was she sick? They took her to the vet, hoping for answers, but the examination revealed that she was perfectly healthy. As the days passed, their worry grew. Was there something in the house they couldn't see? They set up a camera in the nursery, hoping to catch something unusual. That night, as they watched the footage, their breath caught in their throats. The growling began as expected, but Lila was simply sitting there, staring at Jacob with a deep concern in her eyes. Nothing else seemed out of the ordinary. Desperate, they called a dog behavior expert. He suggested that dogs sometimes detect things beyond human senses, perhaps a gas leak, an electrical issue, or even a faint noise they couldn't hear. Specialists were brought in to inspect the house from top to bottom, but once again, everything seemed perfectly fine. With each passing night, the tension in the house grew. Lila's behavior didn't change, and the parents began to fear the worst. Could she be a threat to Jacob? Would they have to give her up for their baby's safety? The thought broke their hearts. Then, one fateful night, everything changed. Lisa woke up to a different sound, not just a growl, but frantic barking. She bolted upright, adrenaline rushing through her veins. Running to the nursery, she found Lila tugging at her pajama pants, her eyes wild with urgency. Something was wrong. Lisa rushed to Jacob's crib, and in that terrifying moment, she realized he wasn't breathing. Panic seized her as she screamed for her husband, but before she could do anything, Lila let out a deep, desperate growl and nudged the baby forcefully with her nose. And then, it happened. Jacob suddenly gasped for air, his tiny chest rising as he let out a weak but unmistakable cry. Relief and fear crashed over Lisa all at once as she scooped him up, tears streaming down her face. The next day, doctors confirmed the truth. Jacob had sleep apnea, a rare condition that caused him to stop breathing in his sleep. And somehow, Lila had known all along. Each night, she had tried to warn them, and when it truly mattered, she had saved his life. That night, as they held their baby close, Lisa and her husband realized something profound. Lila wasn't just their pet, she was their protector, their guardian angel. She had never been a danger to Jacob, she had been his savior all along. From that day forward, they never doubted her instincts again.